Megan here with Megatron to Mega Fit. I'm in a fuck ton of pain. Definitely a lot more pain than my lap band surgery and the removal. I feel pretty nauseous and my stomach feels like it's hungry even though I know that it's like not hungry. It's just a different kind of feeling that you have from the surgery. But everything went well and I'll see you guys in a few days. Just wanted to touch base, say that the surgery went great. I'm in pain, but it's totally worth it. Bye.
Hey everyone, we're on day 3 of the post-op liquid diet. I have 4 more days to go. And everything's going pretty well so far. I don't have a lot of pains anymore. My incision site hurts a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's nothing that I need to take painkillers for. It's just kind of uncomfortable whenever I stand up or sit down, so I definitely have to be careful of that. Yesterday I was able to get in about 70 ounces of water, so I definitely hit that 64-ounce mark. Today has been a little bit harder because I am so freaking full. Like I'm not even barely drinking anything and I just feel really full. I've also noticed if I try to drink something really cold, like if I drink ice cold water, it sends a pretty intense pain into my stomach and actually causes it to like growl and makes me feel that I'm hungry even though I know that I'm not hungry. So I'm pretty much drinking just like lukewarm, warm water and that's it. I try to put some like the uncaffeinated teas in there, but yeah, no, that just wasn't gonna work. So back to water it is. Whenever I go see the doctor again next week, then he'll go ahead and put me on the soft food diets where I can have, you know, like yogurts, soups, obviously everything that's gonna be healthy, no carbs, no sugars. I think I can have fat-free refried beans and cheese. So obviously I'm in Texas, so I'm gonna make my own bean and cheese tacos without the tortillas, basically. So that'll probably be pretty well. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm going to be in the car for the next 3 hours and I won't be able to just like get out every 15 minutes to get up and walk around, so I'm sure I'm going to be in a lot of pain once I do get out from where we're going. If you haven't had your surgery yet, just wait because you need to get these 2 things. One is a nasal gel. The other one is a mouth moisturizer spray. So the reason why I say to get those is because depending on the doctor that you have, once you come out of surgery, you still can't drink anything. My doctor made me go 9 hours after the surgery before I could brush my teeth, before I could drink anything, before I could have ice chips, any of that stuff. And my mouth was so dry, like it started hurting. My nostrils were really dry because they actually had to give me oxygen because my levels were a little bit low and everything was just dried out and my breath was so nasty. So take this with you, see if they'll let you do this. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. Just fucking sneak it in, okay? Because this is gonna be your lifesaver if your doctor was anything like mine, who won't let you have any kind of water or brush your teeth. Which, brushing my teeth is probably like my biggest pet peeve. I have to brush my teeth and it like just killed me inside that I could not brush my teeth yesterday because I could smell my own breath. I can only imagine what everybody else could smell. But other than that, the day in the hospital was fairly easy. I know I haven't talked about that much, but nurses would just come in, they would change up my IV bags, give me any painkillers if I needed them, check my blood pressure. So it really wasn't too bad. It was a nice day. I'm glad I didn't have to stay 2 nights. I got to go home early. And the doctor says that, yeah, everything's fine, all my blood work is good, so I just go back next week to get the official okay that everything really is good so that I can start on these soft food diets, which I am definitely looking forward to that. I mean, I love water, but it's day 3 and it's getting kind of old here. Alright, so non-skill victories is I finally actually fit into my clothes. I'm not busting out of them, they're not super tight, they're not hurting me to wear. I bought this really fancy bra back in November and I wore it literally 1 time because it just hurt. I mean, you know how it is whenever you wear a bra and it's too tight, it leaves those red marks under here, you got back fat going everywhere. Well, no more back fat, no more red marks. I've been wearing it every day since Thursday, actually. And another non-skill victory is that I look a little bit smaller in my face. My wedding ring is actually, like, I can't wear it right now because it just falls right off. My wrists are also smaller, so I can wear bracelets, and that feels really good. Another non-skill victory is this shirt. So this shirt my mom got me for Christmas like 2 Christmases ago, and I could never wear it because it was way too small. And now I can wear it. It looks really good. I'll probably wear this shirt all the time. And yeah, I just feel pretty great about those small things because I only have an 8-pound weight loss since the surgery, which is basically a pound a day. So it's not too bad, but I mean, of course, obviously when you have this surgery, I'm super impatient. So I want things to be like fast, 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 fast. So having these little things happen every day and finding something new that I can wear, or like when I take a picture and I see that my stomach's going down, I mean, those are things that feel really great. So yeah, non-scale victories for the week. You should see a picture floating around here somewhere which shows me at my highest weight, which was 304 pounds, and then in the same outfit yesterday. And you can tell that my stomach's a little bit smaller, my sides are a little bit smaller, and I just look a lot better. So non-scale victories for the week. Be sure to always, always count them. Okay, guys? Wednesday, I went home and I felt pretty good on Wednesday. I was still doped up on painkillers. They had given me a bunch of IVs. So Wednesday was pretty great. I didn't feel any pain. I was walking around pretty normal and just drinking fluids. That was pretty hard on Wednesday to get all my fluids in because I felt so freaking full. Oh my God, I felt so full. So I want to say I did get all of my 64 ounces in. And then you have to use this little guy. I have to use it 4 times a day just to make sure that I don't catch pneumonia. And gosh, I'm so fucking exhausted. So today is actually the following Tuesday, so 8 days post-op, and I am just so tired. So Wednesday I felt great. Thursday, I felt really good. I drove all the way to Austin, which is about an hour or so away from me, to go pick up my cousins that came in from California and in Killeen. Drove back. Thursday, I mean, it was pretty chill. We didn't do too much, so I felt really great on Thursday. Friday we went everywhere. So because my cousins don't live in San Antonio, they wanted to eat their way through the city. And that's pretty much what they did. And of course I was along for the ride because I was the one taking them everywhere. I actually didn't feel like I was missing out. One, I was drinking a shit ton of water. So again, I was just super full. Like I wasn't even hungry. And 2, it was actually really strange. So just watching them enjoy like my favorite foods made me feel like, oh my God, I'm enjoying it too. Like I could taste what they tasted in a sense, and I didn't necessarily need to eat it. And instead of focusing on eating, I could actually focus on them. So like we got really good conversations in. I mean, it was just a super fun trip basically, even though, I mean, they ate a lot. And I even was telling them, I was like, dude, like, y'all are eating so much. And they're like, yeah, they're like, this is, I mean, really that's what we always do whenever they come down, is just eat the entire fucking time. So I was like, holy shit, like I didn't realize how much you're eating until you're not eating and you're watching other people eat and you're like, oh my God, that's so much food. But anyways, so that's pretty much how like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday went. Because we were doing so much, like running all over the place, I guess my adrenaline must have just kicked in because I was not tired. But Sunday night, I got really sick. Like I started getting a really bad headache. My stomach was hurting. I just felt like crap. So I went to bed early, and I think I went to bed about 10 o'clock at night, and I slept until 1:30 on Monday, which is really, really out of the norm for me. I'm usually up at 9 a.m. ready to start my day. Even today, I woke up at about 10:45, and again, that's just not normal. So know that after surgery, you're gonna get this super up of energy. It's just from the IVs. Like they're pumping you full of so much stuff that you're just gonna be ready to go, but you're gonna crash, because I crashed really hard basically Sunday night and I'm still crashing. I'm so tired. So that's that. Pain-wise, I was never really in too much pain after, well, pretty much never. My incision on my stomach hurt a little bit, but that's really normal. It wasn't even like hurting. It was just more like it was sore. It was uncomfortable basically. And that's where they actually like pull your stomach out. So that's totally normal to do that. All my incisions, they're pretty much healed. Except for one, they just look like scratches though, so that's not really anything. Pretty interesting things happened. While they ate their way through San Antonio and I stayed steadily sipping on water and broth, I started to notice like how much I would actually eat because they ate a lot. Now I'm not saying like it's a bad thing that they were eating so much, but that's what we always do whenever we get together, is we just eat like all fucking day long. And it was interesting that me watching them eat and knowing like, God, like that's a lot of food. And even they were like, well, yeah, it seems like it's a lot because you can't eat with us and you're just watching us eat. But then I think about it and it's like, well, even though I was eating even though they were eating a lot that weekend, that's how I would eat every single day. Like it wasn't like just on special occasion, oh, we're gonna go try all these restaurants. Like no, like that was me eating every single day, just a ginormous amount of food, because all the restaurants that I took them to are places that I frequented a lot. The stuff that they got, which is what I told them to get, are also things that I ate a lot. And again, that was like weekly, every day, and it just like, it kind of set in, like this is why I was so big, like this is why I weigh 300 pounds, is because of the amount of food that I was putting in my body every single day. And another interesting thing is that when we were going out to eat and I wasn't eating with them, it didn't actually bother me. Even though like we were going to my favorite places and they were trying my favorite things, I didn't feel like I was missing out on the experience of actually eating it just because I wasn't. And it made, I don't know, like was just such a weird feeling. Like it did not bother me. And even like everyone was like, oh man, I'm so sorry to be eating all this in front of you. We know you can't eat anything. Like I feel really bad. And I'm like, dude, like honestly, I really don't care. I did not feel that I was missing out on anything. I felt like I got to experience just being with them even more because I wasn't so tied up with the food that was on my plate. So that was pretty interesting. I'd like to know those that have had surgery, if you were post-op and on those liquid diets and around people that were eating, did you feel the same way? Because that was a totally new experience for me. I had never felt that before. Usually like if I was on a diet per se and I was around people that were eating food, my God, like it would just fucking kill me that I couldn't eat what they were eating. So totally different experience from pre-dieting before to actually having the surgery now. I don't know if it's maybe just because I was so full from drinking so much water and broth that I just like, my body knew it couldn't have any more food or what, but totally new experience. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys have experienced during your post-op liquid or even the puree stage, how that worked out for you.